What's up guys, Learning with Rich here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a parameter. Okay, so specifically, you are going to learn how to create shared parameters. Okay, so let's say for example, the parameter that we would like to be added in our title block, like for example, these parameters here, like the code, suitability, description, status, purpose of the issue, it's not created or it's not available in our current labels. So if I'm going to select your label and then I'm going to pick a point here, as you can see, there is no code here, right? So there's no code parameter, there's no status parameter, there's no purpose of issue parameter, and suitability description parameter. So basically, we need a customized parameter. Okay, so that's why we're going to create a parameter, shared parameter. So you can create custom parameters for a project and for any element or component category in the project. Okay, so parameters that you create, obviously, it will display on our properties palette here. This is our properties palette here, or type properties. So this is our instance properties. And then we have here our type properties dialog. Okay, so for the shared parameters, so shared parameters are parameter definitions that can be used in multiple families or projects. So after you add a shared parameter definition to a family or project, you can use it as a family or project parameter. Okay, so because the definition of the shared parameter is stored in a separate file, I'm going to show you how to do that. It is protected from change. So for this reason, shared parameters can be tagged and scheduled. We actually have another way to create parameters. So if you go to manage, okay, so this is your shared parameter. But inside the project, if you go to the project, so let's say I'll use architectural template here. Okay, if you go to manage here and then you go to settings, as you can see, there is a project parameter here. Okay, so this is a parameter that you cannot share with other project. So that's why I'm going to teach you an advanced way to create a parameter, which is shared parameters. Because this project parameters tool here cannot be shared with other projects or families. To create shared parameters, so we are going to learn how to create shared parameter. Okay, so that is what we are going to learn. So let's go to our title block. So we are going to create a parameter for our code, suitability, status, and purpose. That's the reason why we leave it blank on our last video. Okay, so let's get started. So we are going to use the same height probably. So I'll just copy this label here. So I'll just copy that for the purpose of tidy title block. Okay, so that they are aligned and then same height, right? So I'm gonna copy that, and then if you remember last video, you can edit your label, right? You click your label and then you can select your label. You can click that. Now, we don't have here our code parameter, right, on our category parameters here. That's why we are going to create shared parameter. Okay, so to start creating a shared parameter, you click this icon here, add parameter. You click that, and then we are going to create a shared parameter. Just select here, select. Okay, just select here, yes. All right, so for this one, I already created a while ago a shared parameter. That's why that dialog box pop up. Okay, but if you don't have yet a project or shared parameter, you will not be able to see that. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to create a text file for our shared parameter. So that's why you're going to select your create, and then after that, you can name it. As you can see, there's your text file, shared parameter files in txt format. So you can name now your shared parameter text file. So in my case, I'll just put here company parameters. I can delete that. Okay. So company parameters, or you can put company shared parameters. Okay, because you can keep on adding on your company shared parameters. Okay, so after that, put it in the network wherein your other team members will be able to access it. Okay, so let's say I'll just put it here inside my family folder. So just select save. And then the next thing that you need to do is you need to create a group. Since we are working on a title block, I'm going to create a group for title block. So title block, and then OK. And then that's the time you are now going to create your parameter. So it's now available here. So new icon is available. So let's click now new, and then let's put the name. Okay, so I want a code parameter or whatever parameter that you would like to create, because it's not available on the current category here, for example. Okay, so code parameter, and then the discipline that I would like for my title block, I just use common, and then I just want to type it. So that's why I'm going to select text parameter, and then I'm going to select here OK. So that's it. I now have the code parameter. So the next thing is the purpose of issue. So I'll just select new again. So I just put here purpose of issue. Right, and then again, I just like a text parameter here, so I just select OK, and then I'll just select here OK first. So I now have two parameter here, so I'll just select here OK, and then select OK. So I selected the code there, like that one. So click the code OK, because we're going to add that. OK, so it's now added here. There you go. And we are going to remove the old one because we're going to edit that. So just remove and then add your code parameter, and then OK. You can put a sample value here. So let's say I'll just put XX. OK, there you go. Okay, so now the next thing that we're going to do, we're going to add the suitability description or the purpose of issue. So let me just copy this, adjust it first. Okay, just tidy up your family. So copy, and then let's put it there. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. Let's put it here. Copy. Let's put it here. So let me just adjust this one. We're going to edit that parameter. So since I already created purpose of issue, so I will select this, edit label, and then let me remove this, and then go to the add parameter, select, and then let's select purpose of issue, OK, and then OK. And then double click that to be added. There you go. So I'll just put XXX, OK, and there you go. Okay, so I now have the parameter for my purpose of issue, and then for the suitability description, so let's create this one as well as the status, so you know already what to do. So it's very simple. So let's click that, edit label, let's go to create, add parameter, select, edit, new parameter, and then I just like a status here, status, and then type of parameter is also text. Okay, let me create another one. This one is suitability description, then text. Okay, there you go. If you want to modify your shared parameter, just click that and then just check the properties here, just like that. Okay, Oh, you can't edit. You can't edit. Oh, you can't edit. Just remove that and then create again. All right. Now, let's say for example, for some reason you want to add another parameters for your electrical or your for your mechanical. Just create a group for that. Okay. And then it will be added here on our parameter group. So that's it. And then after that, you can now create your parameter. So basically, your shared parameters can be updated from time to time if you want to add more parameters. Anyway, so after we add our status and suitability description parameters, so let's select OK. And then what are you working on? So we're working on status. So I will select status. OK. OK. Double click the status, remove the code, and then you can put some sample description. There you go. Okay, and then for our suitability description, just click that, edit label, add parameter, select, okay, that one, select OK, and then OK. Remove that, and then add your suitability description. Just OK, and then select OK. And there you go. So basically, that's how you add your shared parameter to your title block. Now, so there is step for you to be able to work it properly, our shared parameter. So we are going to save this, and then we're going to try this to load inside the project, right? Okay, so let's do this. So after we save it, since we already have a project here, so I'm going to select load into project. So I click load into project, and then just close this warning. That's all right. And then let's go to the project browser. Let's create a sheet here. Right click, new sheet, and then let's use our title block, which is this one, and then select OK. And here's now our title block. Now, how are we going to put the code here, the suitability description, the status, the purpose of issue? Because if we are going to select our title block here, notice that it's different from the other labels that we have added previously, right? Wherein we can just simply type what we would like here to be placed on our labels. But as you can see, our shared parameter is different. So after we click the title block, we still can't change, right? Okay, so here is now another step for you to be able to activate it. Okay, so to activate that, so what you do is you go to the Manage tab, and then you look for the shared parameters. Okay, so you select that one. Okay, and then you will now see here your code, purpose of issue, status, description, suitability. So it's already here in this project. It's just it's not working yet. Now for you to be able to work that, so what you do is you go to project parameters, you click that, and then we are going to add it here. Okay, so let's select your add, click add, and then after that you select your shared parameter, and then let's select your select. And then we're going to add these 4 parameters. So this is the critical step for activating your shared parameter. So I'm going to select code, and then I'll select your OK. And then for our code, I am going to put that in the instance properties. So instance properties. And then I want that to be grouped under general. Okay, so I'm under general. So I select general. So later on my instance properties, I'm going to see this code under the general group. And then I want to put this parameter on the category of what? Category of sheets. So don't forget to click the sheets and then select OK. And there you go. So it's now added here. So I'm going to add the rest of the shared parameters. Select, purpose of issue, OK. This one should be on the general, instance properties, and then put it on the sheets category because we are working on our sheets. Add again, shared parameter, status, general, sheets. Okay. And then lastly is suitability description, instance, general, and then go to sheets. And there you go. And then select your OK. So if I'm going to select now the title block, as you can see, it's now colored blue. So we're in. You can now put here your code. Okay, so let's say, for example, my code here is code ABC. There you go. Suitability description. Let's say this is for LOD 300. Okay, so for example, the status is work in progress. Purpose of issue. So let's say this is for whatever issue. So tender issue or whatever. Okay, so there you go. So it's now working properly. And if we are going to check our properties here of our sheet here, the instance properties, if I click the properties, you look for the general. So there's the general, right? So you move the slider down and there you go. So you can now change here, or you can change here on the sheet here on your title block. So you can modify from here. And there you go. So that's how you create your shared parameters. So instead of creating a project parameter, which is what we did last time when we learned how to create our bookcase family. So I showed you how to create a parameter. So wherein you can select add. You can put the parameter data here, these things. Okay, so I think for me personally, I would like to create a shared parameter so I can use it in different projects. Okay, not only on the current project that I'm working on, but also on other projects. So across the company projects. So just create a shared parameter. Just keep on updating that, create parameters. So you know already how to create your shared parameter. Now, the next thing that we will be doing is, for a quick one, let us put our logo here. Okay, so let us put our logo. So let me go back to my title block, edit family. So let's put my logo here. Okay, so I'm going to insert my logo. So import image, and then do I have a logo here? Okay, let me just use this one, learning with Rich. Oh, I don't want to put my face on it. Okay, so import image. Okay, how about this one? All right, and then let's put it here, and then let's resize it. There you go. Sweet. All right, so there's now my logo there. And then after that, again, let's save our project and then load it into the project, or save our family and load it into the project. And there you go. Okay. Right. Okay, so basically that's how you create your shared parameters and a simple way of inserting your logo or inserting image to your title block. Okay, so hopefully you like this video. Again, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel. I will really appreciate this. Okay, so thank you for watching, guys. Have a nice day.